Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Skool Gunner. How are you all getting on out there, guys? Long time no see. I haven't uploaded in a while, so I'm back again. First of all, I just want to thank everybody for your continued support on my channel, all your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you once again to everybody. I just want to big up a couple of YouTube channels before I start. First of all, I just want to mention Arsenal Alex. He's a very good YouTube channel. He's an old school gunner like myself. I know he's going to tell me less of the old. But as far as I know, he's supported the club since 1989, even longer than me. And he's seen it all, the ways. So yeah, check out his channel, Arsenal Alex. And check out his Instagram account, Arsenal Alex and the number 1. Do yourselves a favour. If you subscribe to his channel, make sure to click on the notifications bell so that you get notified every time he uploads content, because he's always uploading quality content, a lot of shorts. He's a very entertaining live streamer, in my opinion. Every time I watch it, it's very entertaining, and he's got his finger on the pulse. He's very close to the club. All of the protests that went against Stan Kroenke, Arteta, Edu, he was there. He supported it, and he stood side by side with fans of Arsenal trying to get change. He did everything he could. So, no need to say no more about it, guys. He's on there now saying he needs to upload more. Yeah, quality content. That's what he's known for uploading. But yeah, upload a little bit more, yeah, but good, you know. No problem, Alex. I appreciate it. So there, I appreciate the support you've given me, man. Least I can do is pay it back. That's his channel, guys. Arsenal Alex. Make sure you hit the subscribe, guys. Smash that subscribe for the man. Smash the like in his videos. And like I said, hit the notifications bell, guys. You get notified every time he uploads content. And do yourselves a favor. Next man I'm going to talk about is the McManus Sense. Then I'm going to get on to the Don, Warren. But no, not Robbie, Warren. The McManus Sense, guys. Check out his channel. I'm not going to say what it's about. I don't think the name gives it away. You wouldn't know quite what it's about, right, when you see that. But I'm not going to give it away. It can be a secret. Surprise yourself. Subscribe to his channel. Like his videos. Once again, click on the notifications bell and do yourselves a favor. I'm good, man. I'm good. I had the day off work today. I did absolutely nothing. I'll be honest. I've just been watching Netflix, thinking over a few things from my channel, this, that, and the other, as you do. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, McManus Sense, and thank you also to Arsenal Alex, man. I appreciate it. Sorry about the whole WhatsApp group thing. I just want to apologize to Alex on air, face to face, if you will. Sorry about that whole WhatsApp group thing. I, of course, have your number. We can message each other directly, just like I do with Warren. So I just want to apologize again to you, Alex, for the content on that. My apologies. Yeah, I can't control 1 or 2 people, but I just want to apologize to you. And like I said, we can message each other directly. It's about Arsenal. It's about the football, and that's all there is about it. Yeah, saying what about it. All right. Warren from Warren's Team Talk. I'm going to get to you in a second, Joanne. Sorry, no, I'm just going through the list. There's a lot going on. I'm good, man. I'm good. I've had the day off. I haven't done much. I was just watching Netflix there, Piers Morgan, and you know what? Serial killers, actually, believe it or not. I do a live stream, and I watched the serial killer thing later. It scared the life out of myself. I'll have a good sleep after that. But yeah, it is what it is. No need to thank me, Alex, man. No need to thank me. Yeah. There's no need to thank me, Alex. You deserve an apology. You know what I mean? So I set up the WhatsApp group. So you know what I mean? Say no more about it. No need to thank me. You're a good guy, Alex. You know what I mean? You're a good man. So you know what I mean? Warren, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Like I said, I haven't done much today now. Just thought I'd do a live stream, get into it, and see what's cooking. See a man of people online. It's nice to see that there's a couple of people online, actually. Yeah. And it's good to see you all. I hope you're keeping well. I'm meant to be doing a collaboration with Warren, actually, on Thursday with Del Boy Gunner, an Irish Arsenal fan like myself, and Ola, the friend of... Help me out with the name here, guys. The Rat. The live streamer, the really popular one. Anyway, Ola, his buddy. I met him doing a live stream, a collab with Warren from Warren's Team Talk, and with Del Boy Gunner on Thursday. So check that out, guys, if you're around, if you're free. Let's see. Joanne Smith. Oh, hello, Joanne. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate the support as always. I hope you have my playlist playing. I'm only joking. McManus sends, cheers, bro, appreciate it. No need to thank me, man. The least I can do, you know what I mean? I'm going to pay it back. All the people that have supported me, this is about paying it back. Warren's Team Talk. Hello, Alex. I saw you on Del Boy's channel, which is that discussion was excellent. Yeah, it was. I was meant to be on that. But they found an able replacement, a more than able replacement than Alex, and he came on. I was meant, not that he's a replacement for me, but you know. I was meant to be on it, and then I had to work back late. Say no more about it. Arsenal Alex, big up Warren. Yeah, nice to see the love, guys. McManus sends, hello Warren, hope you're well, mate. And Joanne Smith, our Lee Gunner, yeah, Lee Gunner, and Ola. So the guy Ola that does a lot of live streaming and collabs with Lee Gunner, he's going to be joining. It's myself, Warren, and Del Boy Gunner. But once Arsenal Alex knows, and all of you know, guys, I'm the Arsenal Irish fan. You know what I mean? I am the Irish Arsenal fan. Then comes Del Boy Gunner. He'd even admit that himself. You know what I mean? So, no rivalry between us. We're just both Irish supporting Arsenal, and we're trying to get one up on each other. So don't worry about that. We'll sort that out on Thursday when we. What I mean? We missed you, laugh out loud. And one thing, like, I'm good. Thanks, McManus. I hope you're well too. Yeah, but it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. All right, I'm just going to talk about the season so far, the results. I just want to clear things up for people in case they're wondering. Oh yeah, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I just want to say that my wife was working the poor thing until 11 p.m. in central London, so she should be home at about 12:15 at night. So, but next week we have a couple of days off and we're going to do something. So we'll see what goes on. She's excited that Big Ben has been uncovered and that it's no longer covered by scaffolding, so she wants to go and have a look at it. But we'll see. We'll do something next week together. We have a couple of days off. But yeah, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. People in relationships, married or single, whatever. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Yeah, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the season so far. But like I said, I just want to sum up for people, in case they're wondering. I Mikel Arteta out, and that's all there is about it. And I'll make no bones about it. People can agree with me. They can disagree with me. I respect everybody's opinion. But it doesn't matter how many games we win. And it doesn't matter what kind of results we get against Wolves, this, that, and the other. It was a good result, but in the scheme of things, we're no closer to winning the league or even competing for anything close to that than we were when we were down in the relegation zone at the start of the season. And that's the honest to God truth of it. And we're a million miles away from where we should be. Mikel Arteta as manager, I mean, it's the players are dragging us through, in my opinion. Guys like Aaron Ramsdale, great performances from Gabriel. It's the players that are dragging us through the tough games. It's got nothing to do with Mikel Arteta, in my opinion. All he was doing was making a tea for Pep at Manchester City. I don't rate him at all. And I feel sorry, actually, like I was saying to Joanne Smith earlier on Instagram, I actually feel sorry for the younger players at the club and the more experienced players, for everybody involved, to be honest. That they have Kroenke, they have Arteta, they have Edu. I mean, the younger players will never develop and they're being stunted. You know what I mean? Their growth, their development as players is being stunted and wasted because we have him as manager. He will never be able to make the team compete and bring us where we need to go. There's been no improvement, in my opinion. Yeah, a couple of the players, they turned up against Wolves, but there has been no improvement whatsoever. I don't know what you think about the Gabriel Martinelli sending off. He's a young player. He reacted a bit stupidly, but he's nowhere near as stupid as Granit Xhaka. I mean, he's the stupidest player, the most stupid player to ever play for Arsenal. But I just don't know. The whole Arteta thing, I'm 110% Arteta. Oh, simple as that. Going to talk a little bit about the Wolves game, see what's going on. McManus sent someone a comment. Valentine's Day is overrated. Me and my wife sat across the dinner table like we're on a prison visit. Oh, man. That's marriage. You know what I mean? I'm a married man myself. I took off the ring for today. You know what I mean? Because I'm mad. The wife's not around, but she goes back and I'll have the ring back on. But yeah, man, Valentine's Day, you know, it's all commercial now, man, and it's about companies wanting to make money, this, that, and the other. that's basically the sign of that's basically the situation. It's gone commercial, and what's it really all about? You know what I mean? And these days we don't have much money. You know what I mean? Del Boy Gunner TV has joined, guys. Now this is the man that I was talking about, and this is the man that we are going to be doing a collaboration with. Myself and Warren, Del Boy Gunner, and Ola will be doing a collaboration on his channel this Thursday. So check it out, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe to the man's channel. Make sure if you subscribe that you click on the notifications bell and that you get notified every time he uploads content. He's uploading a lot of quality content at the moment. And that's basically it. He did a live stream at the weekend. I think it was at the weekend. I was meant to be involved, but I had to work back late, so I missed it, unfortunately. Arsenal Alex stepped up and he got in on the act. But yeah, Del Boy Gunner, I have just one question to ask you, and it's been on my mind. Who's the better Irish YouTuber, you or me? No, I'm only joking, man. I'm only joking. That's not the question. The question is, how did you actually get in touch with Ola? Because he is close to Lee Gunner. I mean, how did that come about that you actually got in contact with him? That's something I wanted to ask you, because, he's a known YouTuber as such. I mean, when I saw Ola, I was like, well, it can't be the guy that's on with Lee Gunner. And it actually was. He's a big enough YouTuber, you know what I mean? Not as good as Arsenal Alex, not as good as Warren, but he's all right. He's doing all right. So, like, man, sense. Nate the season's being pathetic. We're going nowhere under Arteta, Edu, Vinay, and the Cronkies. While the Cronkies are still running the club, these jokers will still have a trophy. At least Stan Kroenke now has actually won a trophy. You see his American football team, the Los Angeles Rams, they won the Super Bowl yesterday against the Cincinnati Bengals. I think they beat them by 3 or 4 points. But yeah, so they actually have won a trophy. All right, Drawn by Dre is in the mix. Anybody that doesn't know this guy, check out his channel, subscribe to his channel. When you click on the notifications bell, make sure you click on the notifications bell and click all, that you get notified every time the man uploads content. He's not loading as much content as he normally has, but he has done many collaborations with me. It's always been a pleasure to have him on my live stream, on my fan cam, and he knows what football is about. He is another guy, like Arsenal Alex, that has supported the club when there has been things planned to go against the owners, to go against Mikel Arteta. He's always been there at these demonstrations to support the club and the fans. So Drawn by Dre is one of those guys that can be relied upon. He always did his best to improve things. Warren's team talk. Hey Del Boy, I hope you are well. It's not Del Boy from Money, Foods and Horses, no guys. It's not David Jason. It's Del Boy Gunner. You know what I mean? They don't call me Del Boy for nothing. Pure dodgy. You know what I mean? Dodgy geezer around the tongue. He was out pointing at the weekend. He told me when I texted him, I don't know I was gonna. What to try to do? You are the best Irish gunner YouTuber. Nah, man, we're the same. We're equal. We're on a par. Your channel is going very well, in fairness, but we're on a par. I put in a massive effort in the last year, to be honest, with getting subscribers and stuff, and I kind of kickstarted my channel. The 3 years before that, I've been going for 4 years in total since 2019. The 3 years before that, it's like hit or miss. I was going at it like half-assed. The last year, I really put in a shift, and I managed to get all those subscribers. I begged, borrowed, and stole. Simple as that. I just asked people straight out to subscribe to my channel. All Arsenal fans, I hit them up on Instagram, and I made things happen. Sometimes small YouTubers, we gotta do it that way. There's no other way to do it. Simple as that. And my channel wasn't setting the world on fire, so I had to put in a shift. I'm the best Irish gunner YouTuber. Did you ever see the guy you ever hear of the Spurs guy? Who is he again? What's his name? If you check, there's an Irish, a guy from Dublin. I know you're not from Dublin, but there's an actual a Dublin YouTuber, and he's a Spurs fan. He has a massive channel. Like when he does live streams, he gets over 300 people watching. I mean, he has a big enough channel. You should check it out. The Irish Spurs fan or something like that. I don't know what he calls himself. But you should check it out, man. You'll find it on YouTube, no problem. See what you make of his channel. I know it's Spurs, but check out the way he does things. He's actually, it's entertaining. Sorry there, guys. Just gotta do something quick. Okay, back in the game. But yeah, it's like that. You should check out this Spurs guy though. He actually doesn't have a bad channel, and like the statistics side of things, he has another guy helping him with it, and he does like podcasts. You should see it, man. It's impressive actually the way they do things. Even though it's a Spurs channel, I thought it was very very advanced and very professional. You know what I mean? By going on TV, I've heard of the Spurs fan try to get a hold of him. He was meant to be doing like a big WhatsApp group with all football fans, and I said to him like, "Does it matter that I'm an Arsenal fan? Can I be a part of it?" He said, "Yeah, no problem, man. Just email your number, this, that, and the other." It never came to fruition. When I contacted him, I heard nothing else about it. So, but he is a Spurs fan. I mean, what do you expect? You know what I mean? When he's supporting, when he's actually doing a channel about Spurs, people like that, they're a certain caliber, their character. You know what I mean? When they're Spurs fans, it tells you all you need to know about them. I mean, let's call an ace, a spade a spade. You're a Spurs fan, you gotta have something wrong with you. Anyway, you can quote me on that, by the way. Don Smith shared you out. Yeah, nice. Thank you very much. Joanne, hello, Del Boy. Yeah, it's Del Boy from Only Fools and Horses. He's dropped in. I'm Rodney, I suppose, and he's Del Boy. I'll be Rodney, and maybe Warren will be Rodney on Thursday. Del Boy TV, hi, Joanne. Okay. So basically, guys, the season so far, I mean, if we get European football, if we get Champions League football, that's all well and good. But really, Mikel Arteta as the manager, Edu. I'm just going to talk actually a little bit before that about the whole Mark Overmars situation. I mean, I for one, I feel disappointed. The whole thing about let me just put up this comment from Del Boy. He's on a roll here. Warren is Uncle Albert. Yeah, I can be Rodney. You know what I mean? But the whole thing with Mark Overmars, I mean, I know I touched on it a few days ago when I did my live stream, but what do you all think about that? I mean, last year he was actually maybe linked with coming to Arsenal as technical director. Things have been going fantastically for him at Ajax. He's the best technical director they ever had. That's what they said. And the club was developing, was leaps and bounds. I mean, things were great stuff was going on there. All of a sudden, he's gone, just like that. Of course, everybody knows why. But I mean, I for one am disappointed. I don't know what was going on with him. As a player, he was absolutely untouchable for Arsenal. I mean, an incredible talent, technically gifted. I mean, the man came through the Ajax setup. He started with Go Ahead Eagles in Holland. Then he went to Ajax Amsterdam. Like Bergkamp, like so many great players down through the years for Holland. An incredible player. But yeah, it was really disappointing, the whole Overmars situation. What he was thinking, beyond me. Was it out of boredom? I don't know. Obviously, his actions are inexcusable. And he stepped back immediately from the role. Edwin van der Sar, of course, the ex-United goalie, the ex-Holland international goalie, he is a friend of his. They've known each other for 20 years through the Holland setup. And he's one of the top men at Ajax. He's on the board of directors. And they decided it was time for Mark Overmars to step back. Really, really disappointing for me. I was shocked when I heard the news because he's a hero of mine. And I don't mean to sound like a fool like that, but he's a hero of mine. I mean, I think he's a fantastic player. It was very disappointing to hear the news about him. What else can I say? The whole Aubameyang situation, let's touch on that now. Jesus, I don't know. To be honest, it's hard to figure out what was going on at the club. I mean, are you Mikel Arteta or are you Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? Who do you side with in the situation? I was on Instagram earlier. Like I said, I'm off work today. And I was on Instagram earlier and I actually saw that Aubameyang posted for Valentine's. It looks like he's relaxing at some apartment in Barcelona. Happy as you like. Christian Dior clothes all over the place, pillows, this, that, and the other. He was outside chilling in the garden. He looks as happy as can be. I'm sure his conscience is clear. But the whole situation, everything that went on between Mikel Arteta and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, why did we even let him go like that when we didn't get another striker in? I mean, we do have problems in the goal scoring department. I can't remember the last time we scored 3 goals. I think the game where we scored most goals this season was when we battered Spurs 4-2. You know what I mean? At the Emirates. I actually was in Venezuela when that game was on, watching it with my father-in-law. But for me, That was the game where we really we scored a lot of goals, but we don't do it regularly. Why did we let Aubameyang go and bring nobody in? I mean, that's no disrespect to Martinelli and Lacazette, but when you let a player go, you should bring in a replacement. It's as simple as that. And this is the business end of the season. It's now February. Season runs until May. This is the business end of the season where we need to get goals, we need to get points, and we needed someone to come in and just bolster the team. And for some reason, it hasn't been happening. I'm just going to take a little drink of water there, guys. A little bit hot in here. See my red face. But yeah. But look, just to let Del Boy, Gunner TV know, I'm really looking forward to Thursday. As I'm sure Warren is. It's going to be a really entertaining live stream. And it's going to be fun. Hopefully it'll help promote your channel. Get it out there a little bit. And yeah, get me known maybe a little bit and get Warren on. But I'm looking forward to an interesting conversation. We're just going to let it flow. Obviously, I'm going to keep it PC. But certain topics, I'm going to let my opinion be known. That's all it's about. I'm going to say it like it is, as I see it, as I always do. Warren, what are we going to do if Lacazette and Nketiah get injured and suspended for the remainder of the season? Yeah, and what if Martinelli gets another 2 yellows every so often? He gets sent off. Uncle Albert, laugh out loud. You are a bit like Uncle Albert, though, Warren. You can see where that's coming from, right? I mean, you can see. And I'm like Rodney, you know what I mean? Del Boy's Del Boy. If I had my way, I'd send a load of pricks up in a rocket to the moon. Yeah, we've got one ultra, one hooligan. That's Joanne. She's actually a hooligan, an Arsenal football hooligan. So yeah, she's telling it like it is. I'm probably going to get banned off YouTube for that. Del Boy Gunner TV. Like I said, guys, check out his channel. Like and subscribe. Do this as a favor. Warren's Team Talk. What are my thoughts about the Icardi story? Yeah, to be honest, what do you think about Warren? I mean, you actually think he's going to come to the club? Do you say that we rejected a move for him in relation to Aubameyang? I've seen the guy play. I've seen him play. I was in Milan a couple of years ago, and he was playing for Inter at the San Siro against, I think, Sassuolo, and they beat them 4-0. I was sorry about the noise there, guys, in the background. Yeah, I was watching. I saw him live. I saw Icardi play. I think he scored a hat trick in that game. They absolutely battered Sassuolo, but he played incredibly. He's an incredible player. He's predatory in the box. His reactions are unbelievable. And he starts every game, like he starts the first half and the second half, extremely quick. He's very quick. I mean, in the first half, the ref blew the whistle. All the other players were only just waking up, and he already had the ball in the net. Start to the second half, he did exactly the same thing. It was like copy and paste, man. He is extremely quick. Once the ref blows the whistle, he's immediately switched on and he's looking to get in behind. He's looking for that ball over the top. He's looking to find space and get in behind the defense. He did it twice. Start to the first half, start to the second half. The guy's an animal. I mean, incredible. He's so quick. And his speed of thought is unbelievable. He's a very good player. Should have made them like that. Said we had a chance to get him. But that's the story of Arsenal. I mean, it's always like that. Spurs, for example, I'm just going to highlight them. They are way better at getting players than we are like that in the transfer market. They are light years ahead of us in that department. We are miles behind them. So go figure. I mean, you'd have to wonder. We should have got somebody in as a replacement, and we didn't. And like, if he came to the club, to be honest, I think it would never happen. I didn't get too excited about it when the rumours were banding about this, that, and the other. But I mean, as Arsenal fans, this is the business end of the season, like I said, and we should be concerned. What is going to happen in the run-in? Can we get back into Champions League football? I'm like McMahon sense, though. I know he thinks that too. Europa League, Champions League, if we got back into it, we'd probably take a battering, especially in the Champions League. We haven't been in Europe this season, of course, thanks to Mikel Arteta. But yeah, the whole thing with Aubameyang gone now, it happened so quick. He was gone. Del by Gunner TV with the comment. Looking forward to having you guys on, and I'm looking forward to it too. And I know Warren is. Warren was texting me earlier, and we're looking forward to it. Something new. It's going to be entertaining. Get to know each other a little bit better, and the most important thing: talk football. That's the name of the game. You know what I mean? Joanne Smith. I want Pepe played up front, but unfortunately, what happened is Eddie Munster don't like him. Eddie Munster. Who on earth is that? Who are you talking about there, Joanna? I actually don't know who you're talking about. But that's cool. Yeah. But where do you think we're going to finish this season? I mean, if you had it in mind, where do you think we'd finish this season? And we're not going to get Icardi now. Let me know, guys. What players would you pick? What strikers would you have in mind if you could bring somebody in? I mean, it's Arteta has this thing going on. Like I think Warren is touching on it, and I'm going to bring up that comment. But Arteta has this thing going on. He had the falling out with Guendouzi, shipped him off to Marseille. That, of course, is the same place where Saliba plays now. Saliba went off to Marseille. He let a lot of good quality players go. I mean, we brought Ben White. We paid the big money for him. But Saliba is well able to play in that position and probably a better player. Better player than Ben White, in my opinion. So we wasted money there. It's like everything for me is like we don't seem to ever get in control of the situation at the club. They never kind of have it under control. I can't remember when we had a good transfer window. I mean, you can't say we had that. Stop in the summertime when we were getting players. Ramsdale, fantastic signing. I mean, for me, he's our player of the season, head and shoulders above everybody else. And I'm not forgetting Emile Smith-Rowe. But for me, Ramsdale epitomizes the spirit at the club. He is a fantastic player. If everybody was like him, we'd win the league, no problem. He is incredible. Really, really good player. For me, Ramsdale is our player of the season. Untouchable. That was a great signing for the club, but man, Granit Xhaka still in the mix. I see 9 people are actually watching now. This is a good live stream for me. I don't get that many people watching from time to time. If Arteta couldn't handle Aubameyang, there's no way he would be able to handle Icardi. His wife is an absolute nutter. And Icardi himself, he finds it hard to keep it in his pants. You know what I mean? The old trouser snake. He finds it hard to keep it in his pants from time to time. Yeah. He's a bit of a rat. You know what I mean? Joanna's just clearing it up. Eddie Munster is Miguel. Because of the hair, is it? And because of his platform shoes. All right. Warren's team talk. There's no way on earth that Arsenal will qualify for the Champions League because the Cronkies don't want it. And they're already after winning a title yesterday. They won the Super Bowl. The Los Angeles Rams belong to Cronky. They won the Super Bowl. So they already have the title in the bag. You don't need to win anything with Arsenal now. Never going to happen anyway. But yeah, it's just a pity that we don't have a better manager. Because when you think about things, we're actually not going bad right now at this moment. Spurs have slipped up. United have slipped up. West Ham have their own problems. Arsenal, if they win the next 1 or 2 games, can actually push for a top 4 place. But the lack of goals, I think, is going to come against us. The lack of an out-and-out striker that can hit at least another 10 goals towards the end of the season. I don't think we have anybody that can bang in that many goals for us. It's a pity. It's a pity. Del by Gunner TV. I shared the link, mate. Nice. Nice. Did you email it to me? Because that's easier for me then to actually connect in. I don't have Instagram on my laptop. I have an Apple here, a Mac. I don't have Instagram on that. So to go through the phone for me is like, but I could put it into the bar, but I'm just lazy. If you email it to me, it's better. Warren's team talk. We will finish 7th or 8th. Yeah, we always flatter to deceive, but at least we're not Spurs. But we always flatter to deceive a little bit. We're not going bad right now, though, in fairness. I mean, I am making Arteta out. I don't want him at the club. If he left tomorrow, I would be delighted. I haven't had a drink in a while, but if he left tomorrow, I'd crack open the whiskey. You know what I mean? And would it be calling again than that? But yeah. Got to pass people like me, and he got to pass probably Warren, but he definitely got to pass me with the whole Mikel Arteta thing becoming manager. I thought former player Mikel Arteta, that's how they got to pass us. He's been doing coaching with Manchester City at a high level. I mean, for me, Patrick Vieira should be given a shot as manager. He is an Arsenal legend. Mikel Arteta is not. He should have been given a shot. He was looking to come to London. He was looking to manage a club. He went to Crystal Palace. Why not give him a shot? He was doing a lot of coaching at New York City FC in the MLS in the United States. Why couldn't we take him on? I mean, Patrick Vieira is a player I admire, and he is an Arsenal. He never put in a good performance for the Gunners. And anyone else that wants to come on. I did a lot with Dre in the past, of course. They were always good ones, always entertaining. And he has a lot, Dre has a lot of a really good, let's see. TV, people hit the likes, show the love. Joanne Smith, if we get fourth, and if we get fourth and it's a big if, okay, if we get fourth and it's a big if, we've still got to qualify, which we won't, and if we do, we will get our arse whipped by a big team. Yeah, that's the way I see things going. You know what I mean? I don't know, do they still give you the 50 million? Remember they were given, UEFA were given 50 million before. If you qualified for the Champions League group stage, they were giving each club 50 million. I don't know why they're still doing that, but if we did qualify, that would be welcome money. Maybe we could buy a player with that. You know what I mean? But like I said, they used to do that, 50 million for each team to qualify, to the group stage of the Champions League. I don't know why they're still doing that, but we have to see. Will I go on TV, share show on Twitter? I mean, okay. Joanne Smith, I'm having a big garden party if he leaves, bunting out the lot. Yeah, you should. I might come up for it, you know what I mean? With my jersey on, actually, ready to go. And I have like the Gunnosaurus teddy. I might bring that too. Did I ever tell you this story, guys? I was passing through Heathrow Airport maybe 4 years ago. I was passing through Heathrow. I was living in Switzerland at the time, living in Zurich, and I had come to London for a couple of days. Let me just do that. I was living in Switzerland at the time, and I had come to London for a couple of days. I did the Arsenal Stadium tour, the museum tour, this, that, and the other. And I bought Gunnosaurus, like the teddy, about that size, like big enough, yeah, big enough. I got a big one, yeah. So I got the big Gunnosaurus, and I was passing through Heathrow Airport to fly back to Switzerland. And there was a guy there working at the airport in the security, and who was he supporting? Spurs, the scum. So I was going through the airport, and he saw Gunnosaurus going through on the conveyor belt, going through the X-ray machine, and he was like disgusted anyway. And he wanted to get the teddy out. Spurs fans' girlfriend. Not something to me. I get out of the airport with Gunnosaurus, confiscated. Joanne is me. I think she wants him to come in, tear the dressing room apart. Where needs to be only could you imagine in the dressing room? I can imagine him going nuts. Warren, sorry guys, I have to go. Great stream, Street. Have a great evening, everyone. Yeah, no hassle, Warren. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And I will see you Thursday for that collaboration, yeah, on Del By Gunners channel. So we'll see you Thursday. Take it easy, Warren. See you later. That's Warren out the building. Thanks for tuning in, Warren. I appreciate it. McMahon Saints fans keep coming. Fans keep saying they want Europe. Slapped. Sack Arteta. Get a decent manager. Get someone decent in. Get some players in. Then maybe we stand a chance. But nothing will change. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Like if we got Champions League, we would be on hiding to nothing. We would get a real ass whooping. And Joanne Smith thinks the same, I think the same. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, good point. Yeah. Yeah, if we got some decent players in, maybe we have a chance. But yeah, Johnson. Yes, we could have a good old Irish knees up, and I am painting my fence green. Everybody loves the Irish. You know what I mean? We're well loved. You're welcome. No problem. Thanks for tuning in. Joanna with the comment. I was in a lift with Gunnosaurus once. His tail was everywhere. Yeah, you said that to me before. His tail was everywhere. This one anyway, I managed to smuggle out of Heathrow and get him back to Switzerland before he was confiscated by the Spurs security and thrown into the bin. Coming on to the live stream. I hope you're enjoying it. How many years have you supported Arsenal, and what do you think of Mikel Arteta, and what do you think of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? That's basically it, guys. The next game for Arsenal, let me just check. Something there about half price Valentine's Day flowers. No, it's too late for that. No. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. The internet is kind of breaking down a bit. Just wait a second and just check something. Checking something. But yeah, it is what it is. What game we have up next? We have a lot of games in hand of the teams above us, which is a good thing. So I think we're going to get one up on them. Del by Gunner TV. Joanne, can I go to your garden party? We turn it into a car park with the party. I like the love, guys. I like the love. There's a lot of love on display. Right, let me turn that crap off. It's throwing everything out of kilter. Okay. But yeah, if you could bring in one forward, we badly need a forward. Del by Gunner TV, who would you bring in? Yeah, who would you bring in? Arsenal need. Again, who would it be? Let me check the next matches. If you saw it, guys, yesterday, Spurs got stuffed by Wolves. Arsenal's next game, Brentford on Saturday. So Saturday, we're hosting Brentford. Joanna's well up on there. She knows the score. Yeah, Nuhu. Let me just put this up. The next game is a revenge mission for us. The game that hurts us. More can't forget what Brentford did to us away. The loss was a very tough game. First game of the season. We got hammered. The Mr. Arsenal podcast. There's actually a good time to live stream. I normally don't live stream as late as this. It's actually a good time to live stream. A lot of people active. Mr. Arsenal podcast. Evening, everyone. Good evening. If you haven't, guys, check out this man's YouTube channel. I don't know, Del Boy Gunner TV. Do you know the Mr. Arsenal podcast? Maybe you could support each other's guys. Do some collabs. Subscribe to each other's channels. You know what I mean? Spread the love. It is Valentine's Day after all. Look at me like I'm wearing my Valentine's Day Arsenal jersey. The colour of love. You know, red roses and all that. Yeah. I'm just tattooed with it, but it's alright, don't worry about that. Mr. Arsenal podcast, evening, everyone. Yeah, good evening. Like I said, guys, if you haven't, check out this man's channel, the Mr. Arsenal podcast. And if you subscribe, make sure you click on the notifications bell that you get notified every time he uploads content. He's uploading a lot of quality content, so make sure you check that out. Joanna Smith, Brentford, yeah, it's against Brentford, and we owe them one. They'll be going to be Tony of Brentford. I think he would suit our style. He's a very, very good player. Yeah, he's a very, very good player. We'll get to see him on Saturday if he's not injured and see what he's got in his locker. But he's a real handful. I like the English player. He plays for Aston Villa, the striker. The Aston Villa striker. Man, I'm very bad for names at the moment. Anyway, Backman is sent. I see Brentford winning that. We have no strikers that can score. Brentford actually play possession-based football. When they get the ball, they hold it and they work it very well. So we could be in trouble there against them. Their win at the start of the season was no mistake. It was no fluke. They deserved that win, but we have developed and we have improved a lot as a team. The defense, the goalkeeper were much more solid. So I expect a tougher game for Brentford. It's not going to be easy. Del by Gunner TV. I just subscribed to Mr. Arsenal podcast, and hopefully he'll subscribe to you now in return. Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe one day you could do a collab with each other, get the word out about your channel. You know what I mean? And the back man sense, Ollie Watkins. Yeah, Ollie Watkins for me at Villa, man. I'm a big fan of his. He is a real handful. I mean, he's so physical. He's incredibly strong. He's like a bear. When he holds the ball up, one quick move, he's in on goal. He smashes it into the roof of the net. He's a real handful, Watkins. I like him. Yeah, Delban going to be Aston Villa's striker, Ollie Watkins. He's very, very, very good. I'm a big fan of his. And he has that Premier League experience. Like Ben White when he came to the club. You're better off getting a player like that within the Premier League if it's possible, because he has that Premier League experience. He's up to the pace of the Premier League. Guy coming in from the Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga. Okay, quality player, not in the groove. But getting a player that is already in the Premier League is much, much better. He knows the opposition players. He knows this. He knows that. And he knows how to play at that level. John Smith, I might come on one night. You should. It would be fun. You could give your 2 cents. Let people know what you think about things. You should. You should come on sometime. It would be fun. Maybe you could come on Del Boy Gunner's channel and tell the world about yourself. You know, you're a football hooligan, Joanne. You're one of the ultras with Arsenal. So maybe you could let people know how you conduct yourself in relation to that. But yeah, guys, I mean, next game up against Brentford, we have to win that game. I mean, United and Spurs have fallen apart right now. So because of what's going on with them, we have a chance of doing something ourselves. Top 4, in my opinion, is achievable. We just need to score a lot of goals. We have the games in hand. The team, to be honest, is not playing too bad. Like I said, I do want Mikel Arteta out. I think another manager can come in, take us to the next level, something he will never do. Get the best out of Smith Rowe, get the best out of Saka. We have 2 fantastic players. Eriksen is playing on Saturday. I was in Venezuela in the summertime, guys, when the Euros was on, and I was watching that game with the father-in-law. I have to say, like, it was shocking what happened to him. And to be honest, if I was him, I know it's easier said than done because the poor guy misses football, this, that, and the other, and I understand that. He misses playing football, but if I was him, I would never get on a football field to play again. I'm being serious, like, and he's never going to be able to play at the level he wants again because teams touch him. He's going to be playing on Saturday. Man, he's got a pacemaker. You know what I mean? I know things have come a long way with that kind of thing in medicine, but medically, man, if I was him, like with all the money he has, man, I know he misses football. I would be over in LA, man. I would be in New York right now. You know what I mean? I'd be in Tokyo. I'd be traveling, man. I'd go to Egypt. I'd get up on top of a camel. I mean, I wouldn't make love to the camel. I'd actually get up on his back and ride through the desert. That's what I meant when I said I'd get up on top of the camel. Just in case there's any misunderstanding, because some people think the Irish, you know what I mean, they have a very bad perception of us. I didn't mean I would get on top of the camel. I mean, I would actually like be on his back going through the desert. Just clear up that misunderstanding. I wouldn't get on top of the camel if you, not romantically. I mean, didn't mean anything sexual by that. Just clear it up. Guys. But yeah, if I was Eriksen, man, I would just coach or be in another capacity, but I would enjoy my time with my family, you know. I would go to New York, like I said. I would go to LA. I would take time out to be with the family, you know. He almost died. Like, I mean, does the man have any idea? He was clinically dead, like, for a while. That's telling you something. You know what I mean? That he's going to come back and play. He's never going to be the same pace he was and be the same player. And he's never going to get a bigger contract with another club. He won't get back to the level he was at. I just think it's a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea from him, man. I mean, it's his life, but Christ. He was that close, man. He was that close. It was game over for him. Everybody saw it. I know he's coming back. Doesn't make any sense. He's got enough money, man, to live comfortably the rest of his life. Enjoy your time. You know what I mean? Get after your health and relax. And go to nice places and travel. God, man. John Smith, need to pinch a few players from Southampton. Yeah, War Pros. He can deliver the ball. He is a fantastic player. Ward-Prowse, man. Brilliant player. He absolutely demolished Spurs. Smith, oh no, if you got me, Des, Del Boy together left load, we would be on. Yeah, banned off YouTube. If you went on Del's Boy's channel, you'd get a banned off YouTube, I'd say within the first 6 minutes. Lifetime ban from YouTube. Yeah. Just have some Ishka. Right, Del Boy Gunner knows what a bit of Ishka is. Not Ishka Baha, Ishka. Alright. Let's see what's going on over here. Everything running according to plan. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, the game against Brentford on Saturday is a must-win, a real 6-pointer. I see Martinelli's not going to play. He got the red card, right? I mean, he's got a 2-match ban. So it's down to Nketiah and Lacazette. But if we have Saka, if we have Smith Rowe, of course, if the back four, the goalkeeper, I think we can do something against them. I think we can give them a real game. But they have a team. I mean, Brentford are very good on the ball. It's not going to be a straightforward game. Wolves are very, very good. I was very impressed with Wolves in that match. And the way they absolutely battled Spurs at home, I was very impressed with them. Not because it's Spurs, I'm just telling it like it is. I was really impressed with them the way they played. They played a very good game. They gave Spurs, if anyone saw the highlights, they absolutely battled them start to finish. So, for me, no brainer. But yeah, we'll just have to see how that works out. Let me just switch this on for this. Plug in some. Yeah. Alright. Play Pepe. Joanne Smith is a big fan of Pepe's. I agree with you. I don't think in any way, shape, or form he has actually. Wasn't it like 72 million? But, I don't mean to rain on your parade, but definitely we could play him in an attacking role, forward role. We could do something. We could get something out of the game. John Smith. Live life, love life. Exactly. Mazharul Mirza, thank you for joining the show, Mazharul Mirza. Where you're actually tuning in from, where you're living yourself, and what do you think about our chances of getting in the top 4 this season? And do you think we can beat Brentford at the weekend? Pepe on the left, Saka on the right, Laka up front. Yeah, a bit of balance. You know what I mean? Going on TV, I'd love Martinelli up front. Yeah, he's banned already, isn't he? No, he's got like a 2-game ban because of that red card. Which way does it work out for him? I don't know about that. Is he actually on a ban, or which way is it working out? But yeah, we really. You're in London. I'm in London. But yeah, it's really going to be a hard game on Saturday. I think we can win it, but we really need to take the 3 points. Like I said, it's the business end of the season, and we need to go out and play free-flowing football, try to score a couple of goals. I would keep it tight at the start. I would not open up completely until we see what we're up against. Just feel our way into the game, but we should go in straight for the win. You know what I mean? But just be careful at the start. Let's keep it tight at the back and don't do anything foolish. Don't concede in the first 5 or 6 minutes. Then we could have a mountain to climb because Brentford are the kind of team they'll turn the screw. We need to keep it tight at the back. Keep it tight, feel our way into the game, and then open up on them gradually. It's a long game. It's 90 minutes. We have the time, but be careful at the start because they are a dangerous team, and we have to treat them with respect. The first game, they wiped the floor with us. All it was about it. We have improved. The defense and the goalkeeper are much stronger, but we still need to be careful against them. Joanne Smith, Del Boy go for the manager's job. Del Boy is Arsenal manager. Maybe I could be assistant, or I can make the tea. You know what I mean? Something like that. But yeah, Del Boy for Arsenal manager. Yeah, why not? Why not? I like the way Joanne and Del Boy are kind of hitting it off. But yeah, Del Boy, you never told me how you got in touch with Ola. You can text me later if you want, but how did you actually get in contact with him to be able to like do a live stream? You just hit him up on Instagram, or I sent Leon an email once. Somebody got his email address from me, and they said, hit him up an email. Maybe you can come on his show. I emailed him, but he didn't reply back, which is cool. No harm done. The man is busy, but still. Joanne Smith, I love Pepe. He just hasn't been played enough. Yeah, that's also true. He hasn't got that continuity. He hasn't had a regular starting place, and of course, when you don't play regular football like that at that level, it's hard to get into it. That's fair enough. He hasn't got regular team play. He hasn't got regular football. Yeah, Mr. Arsenal podcast. Cheers for the shout out. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Least I could do. I'm just paying it back a bit because a lot of people have supported me, so I'm paying it back. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. And you have a great channel, man. I've tuned in. I've seen it. It's very entertaining. The live streams, the watch-alongs. I mean, I actually want to big up another channel. It's the Three TV. Three guys together, the 3 Pointers TV. Make sure to check out their channel. Smash the like if you can, and don't forget to click on the notifications bell. You get notified every time you upload content. It's some of the most entertaining videos and watch-alongs I've ever seen. And the editing is top notch on a different level. I mean, it is really, really good. One of the guys I think is involved in that somehow professionally, and he does it for them. There's 3 guys together, and they're all diehard Gooners, and it's fantastic. The 3 Pointers TV. Check out their intros. Check out the editing. It's top notch, man. Different level. Up there with AFTV. You know what I mean? And that's no exaggeration. It's very good. Arteta prefers Eddie for some reason. Really frustrating. Even against Wolves, couldn't bring Peppa on. But Eddie Murphy on. Eddie Murphy. Go on. Yeah, but I agree. Yeah, he could have brought him on, and he has that extra bit of pace. He's quick. He's a goal scorer, and he has that extra bit of pace. He could have stretched him out, especially when we went out to 10 men. You know what I mean? He could have stretched them out, dragged them across the field a bit, and tired them out, and given them something to think about. I'm a fan of Eddie and Ketia. I'm going to be honest. I have a lot of time for Eddie. But, I see what you mean about Pepe, and I agree with you. That was an option. But of course, Arteta, you know what I mean? Say no more about it. Who would you realistically have as manager and assistant? I would have Patrick Vieira as manager. And as assistant, I don't know what kind of sport I'm doing. I heard he got a couple of coaching badges. Thierry Henry, maybe he would come, but I would have Patrick Vieira as coach. Unai Emery as assistant, or maybe the other way around. Bring Unai Emery back and have Vieira as his assistant. But yeah, Patrick Vieira for me should be coach. I would absolutely give him a shot. He is an Arsenal legend. Remember his last kick of the ball for the club was to win the penalty in the 2005 FA Overman. That was his last contribution to the club. He's a legend. He always has, always will be. I would have Vieira as coach of the team. Simple as. McManus says we should put Pepe down the middle. Yeah, he is quick. I mean, he can make those runs, and he has good touch on the ball. He's very good technically. For me, he's not physically strong enough, and I know he's probably stronger than me, but I'm not a professional football player, guys. For me, he's not physically strong enough. I mean, his shots don't have that. They don't have that power. They don't have that. He hasn't got that killer instinct. I mean, of course, Thierry Henry was a monster. Physically, he was incredible. He had a very hard shot, but he also shot when he was on the run. There was a lot of power into it. Didier Drogba, I mean, that guy for me is the archetypal animal. Like Batistuta back in the day, Batigol. Didier Drogba is just, you know what I mean? Ollie Watkins, powerhouse. I mean, I've shots or not. He gives them a chance when he hits it. I mean, a little bit more power, crack it in. Same for Arteta. No, not Arteta. Same for Lacazette. Same for Nketiah. They need to be powerful when they crack the ball. You know what I mean? We're definitely lacking a guy that can hammer one in. I mean, just smash it in. That's my opinion. A bit of physical strength is not a bad thing, you know. Ollie Watkins, he's got it in spades, man. He's a real handful. Costa, he was the for Chelsea, but Drogba for me, the archetypal powerhouse. Alan Shearer, I'm going back a long time now, guys, but Alan Shearer, Les Ferdinand were strong. I mean, they were physically strong. They were well up for it. We kind of don't have that physical side to our game. We don't have that physical advantage. And that is a thing I think that is lacking, to be honest. I'm going to wrap up the live stream in a while, guys. Just let me know about your predictions for the game on Saturday at home to Brentford. Like I said, it is a must-win game. It is a real six-pointer. They got one over on us in the first game of the season. They really, really taught us a lesson. They battered us from the first minute to the 90th. But after the 15-minute mark, they came alive. They took complete control, and we just got hammered. But we are a much better team now than we were back then. And we have a much more settled team and a settled back four and a settled goalkeeper. They're not going to have it as easy as they did the first time around. We'll just have to see. But let me know what you think about the scores for that game. How do you think the game is going to go on Saturday? And what do you think? Tell me your predictions. What results do you think? What the result is going to be? Let me know. McMahon is sent him with a comment. I don't see Laka already doing anything. And Martinelli suspended, yeah, because of the 2 yellows, the red, yeah. So it's pretty much the only option we have. Plus, he can finish. Yeah, he can finish, but he's not the strongest guy in the world. That's the one thing I'm going to say. Sometimes he hits it and he gives the keeper a chance. You know what I mean? Because you got to be slamming the ball into the roof of the net. Give him no chance. You know what I mean? Just hammer it in there. Everybody going on TV, 2-0 to Arsenal. I hope so. I really hope we take the 3 points. It would be a massive, massive victory. When you consider the teams around us are all slipping up all over the place, we have a big advantage now, a big opportunity to go up in the table, to hit the top 4, and who knows from there. Obviously, we're not going to win the league, but to get back into Europe would be a real bonus this season. The whole Mikel Arteta situation, we could talk about it on Thursday, but I mean, if we could get him out at all, it would be a real bonus because it's been he's been there for long enough, to be honest. It's been going on for a long, long time. So yeah, we'll have to see how that works out. But it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Joanne thinks the complete opposite to you, Del Boy Gunner. She thinks we're going to lose on Saturday. It's very hard to predict what's going to happen. Del Boy Gunner TV straight in there, Joanne. He's how Joanne do you think? She seems pretty steadfast in her opinion. Yeah, she seems to kind of know what she's talking about. I don't know, but Jesus Christ. That's telling you, Del Boy. She's letting you know about it. She thinks it's going to be 3-0. Jesus, I hope not. But that would be a real downer. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that would be a real disaster if we lost like that. But anyway, hopefully we won't. Hopefully we won't. It's as simple as that. I really hope that things don't turn out like that for us, Joanne, because that would be a disaster. And we all know that Mikel Arteta is going to stay in his job. Joanne said she might have a bet. Yeah, why not? You know what I mean? You could do worse with your money. Put a bet. Arsenal to lose 6-0. I think it could end up in a draw. I don't mean to sit on the fence between the two of you, between Del Boy and Joanne, but it's very hard to predict. I mean, Brentford are a good side, a really good side. Maybe because it's Valentine's Day, I'm showing the love too much. Yeah, maybe you have to kind of get that love out there, you know. Valentine's Day, what a romantic day. Joanne Smith, we're a Boarfest. Wow. Interesting. Maybe we are, but yeah, if we can get the 3 points on Saturday, they can be whatever they want. It's a massive game. I mean, let's not kid ourselves here, guys. A win is absolutely vital. I really hope that we get the 3 points on Saturday. It's a massive, massive game. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Joanna with another comment. Del Boy, stuff the love. Stuff the love, man. Love is like, you know what I mean? You count it, you're empty. You're out, you know what I mean? It's not worth much to the all love, lovey-dove. And I'm married, you know what I mean? But I tell it straight. Del Boy Gunner TV laughing, yeah. Stuff the love, man. You know what I mean? Joanne's going to be tuning in on Thursday to the live stream. She's going to be hijacking it. I think she's got plans to hijack your live stream. Joanne, no, I'm sick of this shit board fest from them. They're not that boring though, in fairness. I have to say, no, I don't think the team are that boring. They've been doing better, but I mean, yeah, we need the 3 points. It's as simple as that. this Bourfest, they can be an exciting thing to watch. The game against Spurs was very entertaining in that win last year. This season, yeah, but last year we played Spurs at the Emirates. That was a very entertaining game. It was just fun to watch. They're not that a boring team, but I can see where they come from. We're not maybe as entertaining as we should be. Oh my god, mate, not a boring. Well, in fairness, you have watched a couple of more matches than me from start to finish. You have watched more matches than me, Joanne, from start to finish. So I think you're entitled to give your opinion because you watched more games than me. I'm sure there must be very boring times in between. I tend to be watching the highlights more. Last year, one match. Yeah, that's true. Don't turn into an Arteta sexual laughing cloud. Yeah, fanboy. We're one of those plastic fanboys. I tell you, I came back last night from work and I had the misfortune of passing by Stamford Bridge. I was on the King's Road. The smell of shit when you're around that area is just overpowering. Anyway, saying more about it. The stink, man, around that stadium, that area is just rotten. You never get that when you're up around the Emirates. I don't know what it is. What a stink. Anyway, Jesus, man. Horrible place around there. Doesn't look too bad, but the smell when you're passing there. God almighty. Horrible, rotten. Anyway, say no more about it. I have 6 people watching still. That's not too bad. I'm doing alright for myself. This has been one of my better live streams. I think I actually have to live stream more at this time. Like, what time did I start that? 8:30. This is a good time to live stream. A lot of people on. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys, and go away and watch a bit of Netflix. Scare myself to that with some serial killer, some Piers Morgan. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you to Joanne Smith. Thank you to Del Boy Gunner TV. For those people watching that haven't, check out his channel, like his videos. Make sure if you subscribe to his channel that you click on the notifications bell, that you get notified every time he uploads content. He's uploading a lot of quality content right now. The channel is up here on the screen for you guys, Del Boy Gunner TV. We're doing a collaboration on Thursday. Myself, Del Boy, Warren, and Ola. So be sure to check that out. McManus Sense later, buddy. Yeah, thank you too. Check out his channel also, guys, the McManus Sense. Do yourselves a favor. You'll be pleasantly surprised. Thank you to Mazharul Mirza for tuning in. I appreciate it, man. Thank you also to Mr. Arsenal Podcast. Check out his channel. Click on the likes and make sure you smash the subscribe and the notifications bell. You get notified every time he uploads content. Who else? Warren from Warren's Team Talk. Check out his channel, guys. Drawn by Dre. Check out his channel. Here is Warren's Team Talk. Check out his channel for yourselves, guys. Do yourselves a favor. Drawn by Dre. Is there somewhere along the line? Check out his channel too. It's Drawn by Dre, guys. Check out his YouTube channel. Let me move on up. Arsenal Alex. Make sure to check out his channel too. Smash the like, subscribe to his channel, and don't forget to click on the notifications so that you get notified every time he uploads content. He's uploading a lot of quality content. Alright, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your continued support. See you on Thursday, Del Boy. I'm a little bit tired now. It wasn't the best live stream I've ever done in my life. But there you have it. See you on Thursday. Take it easy, guys. Thank you to Joanne. Thank you to the McMahon Sense. And thank you to Del Boy Gunner. And thank you for inviting me on your live stream Thursday. I'm looking forward to it, man. I appreciate it. And I'm going to let it go. It's all going to go off. I'll be looking forward to it. Take it easy, guys. See you next time. Come on, you Gunners. Peace.